I am honestly thinking about going to another platform to live stream and create content. And I'm even scared that my Facebook page for this channel is going to get deleted as well if this channel ever gets into trouble. At least if I say I have a Twitch, then I probably won't. I'd have a backup channel sort of thing, but it won't be on YouTube. I try not to get political in my videos. I'm Australian, so all this politics coming out of America doesn't really interest me. So I try not to keep my videos political, but it is kind of hard if you get banned for doing something that is political, that goes against something that a brand or a company, basically they ban you because you don't have the same political views as them. I'm in between left and right wing, I'd say. I mean, I can understand where both sides are coming from, but at the end of the day, banning people because they think differently to you, that is discrimination in itself. YouTube is supposed to be for all people, and all different types of content. And I understand if something is really violent, like I could understand why that video might get taken down or whatever, but or if it's promoting violence. But I never do any of that sort of thing. Even though I play sometimes video games I play are violent. I don't violence at all. I think it's a horrible thing, a horrible way to go about treating people. When things could easily be sorted out with words and not with your hands or a weapon. It's freaking still with this death floor. Also, I feel like I can't talk because everything's really loud. Another thing I've noticed is that... I forgot what I was going to say. See, this is what happens when I'm trying to defeat an enemy and I'm trying to talk at the same time. That's blue chameleon deathclaw. It's my favourite variation of the chameleon deathclaw, the blue one. Trying to think what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, the other thing I've noticed is that I've been observing my channel and my videos for the last few days. And yesterday, where's my phone? I looked at I looked at my channel on the YouTube Premium app, because I'm with YouTube Premium, because I don't want my channel to get banned just because YouTube isn't getting any money from me. And so I'm looking at my previous live streams and stuff over the last couple of days, and when I'll pull up my photos, hang on. So I'm basically collecting evidence at the moment in case something happens to my YouTube channel. So I've been screenshotting it on the app and stuff. And when was this photo taken? Alright. So wait, I'll just say earlier this morning at around 5:58 AM this morning, I screenshotted my channel, and my Tuesday live stream for this week had 20 views. Alright, I look at it like recently, like when's this taken? 7:34 PM. By 7:34 PM, it was down to 8 views. What the hell's going on? And I mean, this isn't the first video that this has happened. I don't know whether it's a glitch with the app, but I'm gonna look at it on my computer in a moment and find out whether it's the same thing that's going on and whether it has the same amount of views as it does that I'm looking at on the YouTube Premium app. Because how can it go from, hang on, according to that's 4 hours, but it's actually more than 4 hours. It's 12 hours. So about 14 hours, I'd say. 14 hours later. So it goes from 20 views on the Tuesday live stream for this week that I put up about a day ago. It says well, maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't know. Hang on, I have a more recent one. Yeah, it was a day ago that I live streamed.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Tuesday. Well, it's probably two days ago. So it goes from about 14 hours ago. That video had 20 views. And then at 7:34 PM, it's only got 8 views. So I don't know whether it's a glitch going on. I'm just mentioning it. It's a bit odd. But yeah, I don't know whether glitches like this happen on other platforms either. But it's actually annoying. It's been going on for a few days that I'd have lots of views on a video, on a live stream video, and then I look at it about 12 hours later and it's only got 6 views or something. And you know, I had one that had about 10 views. I looked at it 12 hours later and I only had 2 views. I don't know whether it's because I've set my channel to be not for kids, and it's the larger majority of views the kids watching it, which I don't think they should be allowed to have access to it, seeing as though I've put that this channel's not for kids, so that should register with the algorithm, I suspect, but it's either that or it's not set up properly. Yeah, and kids are watching my videos, and then because my channel's not for kids, and I marked it not for kids already, 12 hours later, it comes up saying that it's, only, so it might go from 20 views to 8 views, or, it may have, 14 views, and then it goes down to 5, because the majority of those views are children watching it, or just people who haven't, you know, said what age they are in their account or whatever. And so it's confused the algorithm, and so then it removes those views, I think. I don't know exactly how it works. But going from 20 views to 8 views, that means that I've lost about 12 views on that video. even though it said that I had 20. And it was like that for a little while. And then I look at it 12 hours later and it's down to 8. So it's really bizarre. If you guys know what's going on, leave a comment. Or you can mention it in the chat, live chat. If you're watching from the start of this video. Hang on. But yeah, it's really weird what's going on. Okay, so even if I do go to another platform, I'll still have this YouTube channel. Basically, I might end up getting a Twitch channel, whatever it's called. Just so I have something to go to live stream to if something happens to my YouTube channel. But the only other concern I have is that they might ban my Google account as well, which I think is completely unnecessary because I have it linked. I've said this previously. I've said this previously that in another video that it's not really necessary to go ahead and ban people's Google accounts, because they may use that for other things like their PayPal account, or they may use it to get bills emailed to. How are they supposed to pay their bills? How are they supposed to pay their rent? How are they supposed to pay this and that? They may get receipts sent sent to that email account. And now they can't access it. Now they can't pay their bills because their Google account's been banned. So therefore their Gmail account's been banned. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments. But I'm just guessing. And that's going to be disastrous, especially for someone like me, because I've realised that I use my Gmail email for quite a lot of things, including my PSN account, including my Xbox Live account. And I think I even use it on some things that I play games on PC for. If they get rid of my Gmail account as well as my Google account, then I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to get all my trophies again, get all my achievements again. I don't really have access to an Xbox One at the moment because my boyfriend's hogging it, even though he's not using it. And that's another reason why I want to get a Twitch channel as well, because then I can live stream from Xbox when I get one. I'll get one of my own. But this is ridiculous. And it's not thought through. And I wish that YouTube would think these things through before they go ahead and do them. I mean, they're going to get into a lot of trouble, especially if the person they've taken the YouTube account, not YouTube account, Google account, if they've banned their Google account, and taken away their Gmail, obviously they can't use their Gmail or access it. Well, I use a different app to access my Gmail, but I don't go on Google and use it. But I've got other ways of accessing it. But people who only use their Gmail email are going to be screwed. And I've got a backup email that I use. Exactly. I just wish that YouTube would go back to the way it was. It just needs to change, and I'm not. Fucking hell, dance is starting again. It's the last distraction I need while I'm trying to focus on something serious. Um, yeah. I'm just basically saying that you don't need to go to the extreme of getting rid of someone's Google account. Especially if that means that they can't access their Gmail. Because what do they heavily rely on? Gmail. That's basically the point that I'm trying to make here. They rely on it so much that they use it so that they can pay off things. Oh, God, Bethesda, why? Glitch, a missing tree. Yeah, so I will let you guys know on the Facebook page if I decide to get a Twitch. It's really up in the air at the moment. And I mean, if something does happen to my channel and they take away my Google account, that probably means that they're going to take away my Gmail account, which means no more Vader Fangirl 2016 and no more Vader Fangirl 16. I can't access that because I use my Gmail email for those two accounts. And it just means that I have to start all my gaming all over again. I have to get all my trophies again and all my achievements again once I set up a new account, and I can't use my backup email account because I think I've already used that for old accounts that I don't use anymore. So I guess I'll have to go to Hotmail or somewhere and get an email address from there, and use that for Twitch and have backup. I mean, I'm just gonna have to message all my friends somehow on PlayStation and Xbox, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that to let them know that I've got a new account. And to add me when I can't access it because it uses my Gmail that was banned. Well, it hasn't actually been banned. I'm not actually in trouble. I'm just going hypothetical here. What if this happens? I just like to think in the future, just in case it does happen. I hate making these videos. It just annoys me, even though they seem to get more views than my normal ones. I guess drama sells, even though I'm not making any money from this channel. But YouTube's making money off me from YouTube Premium, which I'm okay with, as long as they keep my channel up. As long as they don't ban my channel. I haven't done anything wrong. But I'm just scared if they ever update the algorithm, there's gonna be bugs or something, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about getting a Hotmail email very soon. But I've got more shit going on in real life, with the NBN, the National Broadband Network, which is going to make it harder for me to live stream, I reckon. My dad has decided that it'd be good that I join the NBN early, before everyone else in my neighbourhood does. My neighbourhood's getting it in mid-February, but my dad wants to set it up so that I get it in 1 to 2 weeks. Now, I don't know how it's going to affect my live streams. But I'm just throwing it out there that I may not be live streaming as much as I have been lately. mainly because I may not have the internet. Yeah, it's the internet. It's National Broadband Network. It's some new thing that the Australian government has set up so that the internet is more accessible to people who it wouldn't normally be accessible to, like people out in country towns and way out in whoop whoop is the term we use here in Australia, which means they live in the middle of nowhere basically. So they may live on a farm and they have they may have used to have limited access to the internet, or no access to the internet at all, or they may not even have mobile phone data. And basically, what the NBN is this thing that's been installed so that people who live out in farms in the middle of nowhere have access to the internet, and they can download apps on their phones so that they can run their farms better, basically, with new technologies. Which is a good thing for them, but it's kind of annoying for us people who live closer to major cities, and people who live in country towns a little bit too, I suspect, who had okay access to the internet. Basically, what it is, it's set up like a mobile phone plan, where you can have, there's like 3 different sorts of plans, I think. I know with some of the companies they have it set up like that. And my dad got the unlimited data plan. Thank God, we're going through a mobile phone company to get access to the NBN. But it's really confusing. He wants to set up this new router, and I keep telling him, because the NBN guy came and set up the NBN service or whatever, and it has to be connected up to the telephone line. My telephone line is in the kitchen, basically, and my current normal internet wireless router is not in the kitchen. We have security cameras at our house, and they require the internet. So it's a bit difficult once we switch over to the NBN, because the security cameras are placed near the current router we've got, and which is not connected to the NBN. So Dad's hassling some sort of company to come and, I don't know what exactly they're going to do, but apparently they're going to move the telephone line. That's what I want them to do. But my dad keeps mentioning the security cameras whenever I talk to him, so I'm just really confused. And yeah, it is basically complicated, as you just said. My dad is confusing me constantly, and I think my dad's confused as well. And this is why most Australians don't like the NBN, because it's just so frustrating. And my dad's been misled, I think, because I've been told that it's when the mobile phone company decides that you're with decides to switch you to NBN, which what I found out from the mobile phone company is going to be in February for my area, for people who use their mobile phone service in my area. They I don't know about all the others, but it's basically going to be February for everyone else, except for me, because my dad's decided to change it. Or I don't know what he's done, but he's saying to me now that it's going to be for me, it's going to be 1 to 2 weeks that I'm switching over to the NBN. And then he's saying that, but everyone else in your area is going to get it in February. And I'm just like, why do I have to be different? I'd much rather switch over to the NBN in February so I can still live stream on YouTube. But he doesn't know that I do YouTube, and I don't really want my mum finding out that I'm doing YouTube. I know. That's why I'm saying my dad's confused, because, or I think that he's confused because he doesn't get it. I mean, I seem to understand the internet better than him because I'm younger than him, but and because I basically grew up around the internet, and he was born in the 50s or 60s, so he doesn't quite understand it, the whole internet thing. Um, I grew up in the 90s, so my childhood was in the 90s, early 2000s. Oh shit. I don't know what I did then. I think I knocked the TV remote on the floor. Just pick that up, because cleaners have come today and they've rearranged everything. So I think I've forgotten what I was saying. It's just a real mess at the moment with everything that's going on in YouTube and also what's going on with the internet. But yeah, my dad doesn't realise how important the internet is to me because I have to provide content to my subscribers and people who watch my YouTube channel. Who don't subscribe. By the way, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, but if you're 13 or under, don't subscribe because I guess your subscription won't count. Or if you have it put on your account, what your age group is. Or I don't know, I don't know how that works anymore. But, maybe it's your date of birth or something, I don't know. That's how they determine your age. Hang on, I'm just trying to head over to this place I haven't discovered yet. I don't really move around much when I'm talking about serious things because I don't really want things like enemies or dance to distract me while I'm talking about serious issues that are going to affect my channel. So, Fish Cove Docks. Haven't heard of this place. Or maybe I have and I just forgotten it. So, what I was basically saying is that I might not have the internet for a few days. My dad doesn't realise how important that is to me, what that means to me. So I might not be making videos for a couple of weeks, is what I'm trying to say, until I have the internet back up. Because I'd be disconnected from the internet until the guy decides to come and fix it. I don't know. But I'm a lazy ass, and so is my boyfriend. So we're gonna have to get my dad over to set it up if we can't set it up ourselves. Yeah, I don't want to stuff it up. I'd much rather a professional set it up. Oh, I forgot about the Fallout Wiki as well. No, I think I'll be in the clear there. Because I can use my mobile data because I use the app. But hopefully they won't change over to this new app. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Fallout Wiki and fandom itself. Apparently there's this rumour going around that there's going to be a new app coming out early next year for all the fandom wikis. Or I don't know whether it's a new fandom app. I mean, that would be okay, because last time that happened, there was very minor changes with the app, and the app still ran how it should. I mean, there's a few glitches with the crossover to fandom, and when when you look at a notification, it goes to the fandom version of the app, and when you first go into the app, it's the old version of the app before fandom, but it still works perfectly fine. So yeah, I don't know whether they're just going to make changes to the current app, or whether they're going to have a new app. I mean, I'm probably going to have to change a few things in order for me to log on to the computer version of it. Last time fandom made changes, like, it used to be called WIKI, but then they were either bought out by something called Fandom, the company Fandom, or they changed their name to Fandom. I don't know exactly what happened, but this happened a few years ago. Yeah, and we got the app. We still have the app that we had before all that happened, and it still works perfectly fine, and it's connected to the Fandom version of the app. And it just works fine. But apart from a few minor post duplications and whatnot, but that hardly happens these days. But yeah, I'm scared too. I mean, I've been trying to talk to Saxil and that about it, but I mean, I've been thinking about posting something about it, but then my fanfic gets in the way, and I have to post my fanfic because I'm trying to get it to the Christmas episode before Christmas comes, and I don't think that's going to quite work out. Or at least finish this batch of episodes before I move on to the 6th batch of episodes before the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Or before the fandom makes these new major changes again. That's another thing that's worrying me in the back of my mind, is what's going on with fandom, because they're making changes, and then I've got YouTube making changes, and then I've got changes going on in real life with the internet. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not so sure whether I'm gonna end up posting it, because I don't know if they do change over to a new app, then I don't know whether I'll be allowed to post fanfics anymore, or whether I could even post anymore. I mean, Saxil has said that there's still going to be discussions, as far as he knows, but which sounds like it might be still the same app, I'm guessing. They're just going to make changes to it again, like they did when they went from Wiki to Fandom. But yeah, it concerns me. I mean, I mentioned it on Legatus's most recent post, but I haven't really got a response. So, yeah, maybe later. There was also somebody having a go at my fanfic before, which was dramatic, and I think they might have been picking on Legatus as well, because he was probably siding with me. Then also Falcon was siding with me as well, so because some guy was coming up saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be posting fanfics like this," and oh, he seems like a really weird person. I don't know if they'll do that. I mean, private messaging would be good, because then they can do away with talk pages. I cannot do talk pages for the life of me. It fucking confuses me. I mean, I can swear at the moment because my channel's not monetized yet. I don't have anywhere near 1,000 subscribers yet. So that's the minimum for me to monetize my channel. By the way, 1,000 subscribers. I've only got like 38 or something. But yeah. Oh, hang on, I'll get my boyfriend. Scratch my back. I can't reach it. Back. Okay. No, it's just some certain. There's always like there might be a spot where you're really itchy, but you're gonna have to use an object to reach it, or you have to get another person to scratch your back for you because you can't reach it. That's some people don't experience that, but that's the problem I have. My boyfriend has the same problem as well. We're trying to lose weight so we can try and scratch our backs, our own backs again, but. I mean, we're not that fat, but I mean, I could lose some weight, definitely. I mean, I haven't mentioned this to a lot of people, but I had a blood clot. Fucking hell, go away, Michaela King. Let me just get rid of Michaela King first, he's noisy. There we go. I will admit to my subscribers now that the reason why I wasn't really live streaming a lot, well, was because I was having a break from it. But also, because I was diagnosed with a blood clot in my right arm. So I was on blood thinners for quite a while, and live streaming just made me. It distracted me too much, and I ended up forgetting to take my blood thinners when I should, my nighttime blood thinners. I'm finally clear of the blood clot, although I'm not so sure whether it's gone, because I'm still getting the pains in my arm. I don't know whether that's muscular, or whether the blood clot has been a mistake and the blood clot's still there. But yeah, I was on blood thinners for a while, and the live streams were distracting me from taking my my nighttime blood thinner, so that's why I wasn't live streaming a lot during September, October, November. Well, even earlier than that, I'd say. Can't remember exactly when I was diagnosed with it and was put on the blood thinners, but I was on them for quite a while. Hopefully the blood clot's gone completely. I'm going to the doctor's on Tuesday, so I'll try and keep you guys updated with that, but yeah, it comes with putting on weight. You do end up getting blood clots,
I think you should.
eventually.
Your instincts seem to be right on track.
I'm not even that overweight. I'm just a little chubby, so it can happen to anyone really, even if they're not overweight, I suspect. Or even if they're just a little bit. My boyfriend's been pretty lucky. He's been a bit chubby for a while throughout high school and that, and he's been pretty lucky. He hasn't gotten. Well, as he's told me, he was chubby through high school. He used to get teased for it, but freaking anglers. Oh, thank God that's over. But, get rid of these rads. But I know that most people will be understanding about it, but, there are people out there who aren't understanding, so I was just putting it out there, hoping that they will understand that it is difficult, and blood clots are actually quite painful, so it's quite an annoying experience as well. You can't lift heavy things. This is a random encounter, the burning tyres, but you usually see it in the Commonwealth. What was that? Oh, another angler. Why do I get a bottle cap? I keep getting these random bottle caps. It's really weird. I'm not even picking them up. I mean, it may be from defeating an enemy, and then I get a bottle cap. Or I might be attacking an enemy and I get a bottle cap. Or I may be cooking some food and then I get 2 bottle caps. I don't know what on earth is going on. But, yeah, this is obviously a random encounter spot in Far Harbour. And I... He never fails to make me laugh. But yeah, this is normally a Commonwealth random encounter. The burning tyres. Dance, get away from the burning tyres. Your groaning is distracting me. Oh God, stop it, Dance. You're doing that on purpose now. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I'll go to this location. Just haven't discovered it. My look. He is at it again. Yeah, I think he's just trying to do something that's not G-rated with Nora. But Nora's like, I want to fight these Milurks. No, she doesn't normally reject him, but it's just because I'm live streaming and... What the frick happened there? These fucking Milurks are trying to break Nora's arms. Dance, help! Is this the one time that I need you? And where are you? Hiding in this freaking shed. You're a Brotherhood Paladin. You're not supposed to be brave and fearless. You're scared of a few Milurks. And I get the blood rage Milurks. They're difficult to defeat, but lucky I had the God mode cheat ring on. It was mostly Nora killing the Milurks, I think. That time.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
But Dance, you did a good enough job. I'm gonna give you a beer. Where? I haven't given him 6 beers. Where did he get these 6 bottle caps from? You know, I'm gonna do a little experiment here. I'm gonna give him 1 beer. And then... You're only getting 1, Dance. And just see if he ends up with more than 7 bottle caps. And check back with him in a little while and see whether he's got more than 7, because he might be taking them off bodies. He might be snatching the bottle caps that Nora's meant to take. Or maybe Dance is getting 3 bottle caps like Nora. It's just randomly. No, he doesn't have a drinking problem, because I only gave him 2 beers, so he's obviously been collecting bottle caps off enemies. Oh my god, he knows I'm talking about him! No, you're not supposed to listen to this. I've given him some Addictol in case he does end up with a drinking problem, but I only ever give him 1 or 2 beers at a time, and it's not very often I do that. I usually give him fancy lead snack cakes to carry and gumdrops to carry. He's usually quite appreciative of that, and I say, Dance, I'm trying to move. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah,
Feels good to walk among friends.
oh, it's because it's this happens in Far Harbor sometimes. The trees glitch out. I've even seen it happen in the Commonwealth and Far Harbor, that when there's a rad storm around, the trees just seem to spaz out and they just seem to glitch. So I don't know what on earth is going on, but it's been there since I first started playing Fallout 4 in 2016, so I guess it's just meant to happen. Dance is like, what's meant to happen? I'm just like, face farm. I think that's what Dance wants to do with Nora. Maybe Nora wants to do that with Dance, I don't know, but it's certainly not busting moves, let's just say that. Yeah, it's funny because what Synth Sean says, once you if you take him from the institute, don't kill him or anything. and if you got Dance as your companion, he'll ask why do they call him Dance? It doesn't look like he moves that well, or something along those lines. I'm just like, Shorty's last name's Dance. He can't help it. I know it's an unusual last name, but oh, my cats are scratching at the laundry door. I'm gonna let Mr. Squeak out. I don't want to let my other cat Cinnamon out because she gets up to mischief. She's a kitten, so. But Mr. Squeak's nearly 2. Turn these lights on. Oh! Oh! Squeak! Yeah, you probably heard him meow. I don't know. Mr. Squeak is a very noisy cat. Hang on. Squeak, speak! Yeah, he is a legend. He's a very legendary cat. But, if I do end up creating vlogs, I probably won't be, including my cats, because apparently pets is children's content. So, my channel's not children's content, so I'm not going to put my cats in there. But they're on my, Facebook page for this YouTube channel. So, you want to see some funny photos of my cats, they're on there. Squeak's looking around for something, an idiot. He's being an idiot. Mr. Squeak's such a legend that when he's running around like a crazy kitty, he runs into doors that I've closed. And sometimes you might hear a loud thud in the background. It's usually Squeak walking into a wall or something. Or running into a wall or a door. Or it could be my boyfriend just closing a door, because he's a bit rough and tumble sometimes. But, or he doesn't realise that he's closing the doors so vigorously, but no, Dance, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about my boyfriend. He's like, what? No, it's not, and then like, no, Dance, you are Nora's boyfriend.
I hope you weren't expecting us to wade into that irradiated muck.
What irradiated muck? What are you talking about? Dance, you don't make sense at the moment. He's coming up with all this random dialogue. He's pulling out all the random dialogue. Wouldn't be surprised if he eventually starts saying things that he normally says after he's been romanced. And I haven't even romanced him yet. The hell, why is this disconnected? What is this? Oh, it's the Yeah, that's what happens when I think about Dad, so don't concentrate on what I'm doing. Yeah, just the cleaners came today, so they've rearranged everything and the cords are all messed up and tangled. It looks like my dad's been here. So, because every time my dad comes over, the cords get tangled up. So like mouse cords and charger cords, they're all got tangled up in one big mass. I don't know. And my mum says, "Oh, I'd say Steve's just looked at it again." So my dad just looks at something and looks at a bunch of cords, so they automatically get tangled. Then there's a big puzzle to figure out. You right there, Dads? Oh God, no! Don't give me that hot look. No, don't get me started, Dads. Don't. I have a boyfriend. And he's like, what? I was, okay, I'm trying to say to Dance that me, Michaela, I have a boyfriend who's doing the live stream. I'm not talking as Nora. Other than he just smiles. Yeah, he's happy about that. Or otherwise he's like, yeah, you do have a boyfriend, me. Well, there is strong similarities between Dance and my boyfriend, I have to admit. My real life boyfriend I'm talking about. And sometimes my boyfriend will walk into the room and I'm just admiring Dance, and then instead of saying caught ya or anything, Squeak, stop scratching the lounge! Stop scratching the couch! Silly cat. He's already destroyed one couch, he just don't, you know, he's at the other one. Yeah, and my boyfriend, instead of saying caught ya, admiring Dance, he just sits down. He asked me to go in third person so he can look at Nora, and I'm just like, why? He's like, well, you're looking at Dance, and Nora looks like you, and Dance looks like me. And I'm just like... Nora basically, she looks like a thinner version of me. Can't really get a... I mean, that's what I used to look like when my boyfriend and I first got together, and then... Because he's a bit chubby and he likes his food, and he introduced me to all this food, and I introduced him to all these foods. We kind of put on a bit of weight. But, we're trying to get rid of it now. My boyfriend had a sore back for about 2 weeks, and, he's just been trying to rest up these last couple days so that we can start going back to the gym and lose some weight. So I'm trying to get him to lose the weight. So then he can put on some muscle, so then he can look even more like Dance. Just joking. He probably wants to look more like Dance, to be honest. So that, he gets more attention from me. But, I mean, he already has the same eye colour as Dance and hair colour as Dance, and a similar hairstyle to Dance, so... And I got together with this guy in early 2015, so... It was before Fallout 4 came out, so... Maybe it was just destiny. I don't know. I mean, I was friends with him for about 4-5 months, and then we got together because I just confessed to him that I liked him, so then he's like, oh, I kind of like you. So that's how it started. But then we didn't really mention it for a couple of weeks, and then I thought, you know, screw this, I'm gonna ask Jaden, my boyfriend, out. And yeah, we went to a cafe for our first date, and he was really surprised when I told him that I play video games and I've got a PS3. He's like, what do you play, PlayStation? What, you're a gamer, what? And yeah, so we just basically talked about video games for our first date. And you mentioned Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas there as well, and I thought that sounds like really cool games. I mean, I was into the Sims games, so... Tits!
We've got company.
Dark Wolf just, or okay, Max the Garvey just missed that. The content you miss when you go away. Quality content. Dance glitching. It's Nora. Oh no!
Negative visual on the target.
There we go.
Sweet.
Mullet Queen. Oh. Ugh. We're trying to shoot the Miley Queen, there's hatchlings jumping up in front of me. And the legend of Mr. Squeak is back. Noisy cat.
Anything you...
Mr. Squeak, get off the table. Ow. Where did Dance go? Where is he?
Not gonna make this easy for you.
Dance, what are you doing? You can't shoot at the ghoul from there. You have to actually go in the building. Oh, of course he's blocking the doorway. How do I end up with so many rads? Mr. Squeak? Yeah, you know what you're in trouble for. Get off the bench. I didn't request a song. I think that hermit crab just killed its own hatchlings. Dance. I can hear him. He's fucking trapped himself in here. Can't move this. Mr. Squeak!
Keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Yeah, it did just kill its own hatchlings. What the hell? It's killing its own hatchlings. See what our synth goes against it. Mr. Squeak! Oh, finally that's over. That took for like ever. Dance, what? Why are you standing there then? Well, that was probably delayed. Mr. Squeak! Get off the table! Look, I've kind of had enough of Far Harbour for the moment, so I might head back to the Commonwealth. I mean, this is getting a bit boring. Remove the marker so it's not irritating me the whole time. And of course it's raining. Oh, I can get more Dance Loves You cheat rings. Definitely doing that. What? Okay, that was random. No. Mr. Squeak. The legend, he is back. Back for more pats. Crazy kitty.
All right. Hopefully there's something useful here. Found a good bunch of stuff here.
Good to know, Dance. You don't have to yell. Mr. Squeak! Oh, of course Dance is doing that. It's like he knows. It's like he knows something. Why is this game so delayed? Why does it keep lagging when it comes up with the affinity thing? Mr. Squeak! Get out of that! It's fucking in the juice things. Getting stuck into the tropical fruit juice or something. It's a weird cat. Meow!
Why are you bothering with that junk?
Oh, he's back into the tropical fruit juice. Squeak! Get down, you weird cat. Weird ass cat.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Back in the laundry in a moment. As you can probably tell, that's why I don't have my cats out and about when I'm live streaming, because they annoy me the whole time. Fucking getting into all sorts of shit that they shouldn't be. Oh yeah, I meant to go over here and mess up these bobbleheads.
Hard hats are required while within a work site. Please wear your hard hat.
Don't really need them. I wonder how many views that video has now. I wonder how many views has been taken away from me. I don't know if there's people who are fake viewing or not, but there are still 8 views. So it's gone from 20 to 8. You know, there's obviously something going wrong. I mean, if there are people who... my channel is getting fake views, I just want to clarify that it isn't me who is doing it. But I have nothing to do with it. Dan's killed it before I did. Killed them before I did.
Anything useful?
What's a shock glass doing on a Brad's dead body? The hell? How does that even work? Well, I think just to find something more fun and entertaining, go to the Prinland and see how the Brotherhood react to random synths spawning in. Normally I only throw synth relay grenades at Maxim, but I'm gonna just throw them at random Brotherhood NPCs and see what happens. Hopefully I won't need to reload a previous save. Oh, why don't we start with this knight up here?
Over here. Threat neutralized.
The scribe just stood up. Like, what?
By Elder Maxim's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated and collected.
Hesitate to pull the trigger.
And of course, towards the end of this stream, I'm gonna see whether Dance has any more bottle caps on him. So I said I would do that.
Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination.
Welcome aboard, sister.
That is all.
Are they freaking out still? Hold on, let me see what a synth. I'm gonna put it over here. Nah, he doesn't have the high ground.
Mission accomplished.
No, that's just a knight getting in the way.
Feel better when you have my back.
I think Dad's got that kill. Oh, he's giving me that look again.
No mercy for the Institute.
It's over here.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Hold on. Loot the body.
Yes. Here you go.
Oh, this is perfect. Let me get these somewhere cold before they spoil. Here's some caps for the trouble.
That scribe was really weak. At least I got another synth body to study. Look, I'm not so sure that some of these NPCs are essential or not, so I'm just gonna throw a whole lot of them at Maxon, because I know that he's an essential NPC at this point in the game, so...
System Delta's at 100%. Switching to search. Over here. Fire.
Oh, now I was gonna drop some burnt books in here. Let's do that. I've got 36 burnt books. Here goes nothing. And drop all 36 of them. This may take a little while. I might as well put the burnt comics in here too.
Green lights across the board.
The full circle.
Control systems all reporting back now.
Oh shit. Oh well.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Drop some blood bug proboscises. Yeah, this is what I wanted to drop here. Death claws. There we go.
Station keeping maintained.
Now Maxon has a constant reminder of the death claw that injured him.
Detected. Curious.
Something's out right here!
Shoot on sight.
The delay.
Area secure.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Attacking to
Your weapons cold. Reactor at 100. Something's up. Over here!
Come here. Let me end you something.
Target down! Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Probably gonna put these damaged magazines. I don't know. Just, I think they're from a mod. Just drop all these damaged magazines. But Dance didn't react to dropping the Deathclaw hide. Sometimes he does. Just dropping random shit. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. Drop a couple of fishing rods, I think. Frying pan.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Yo, I'm just gonna go to this main deck here. And just gonna drop random shit in this area. So that people are just knocking stuff around.
Is that really necessary? I'd rather sell it for caps than drop it on the ground.
He's rash. Dropping the butter, getting up buttercups. He'll drop some glass pitchers. Which probably should be in the food hall. Whatever, mess hall.
had these, otherwise I'm going to throw them out. And these.
Okay, I'll eat the freckle things because you're not going to eat them.
I've had a couple.
And then the
And there's also
Rose's chocolates.
in here as well.
Okay, that bar chocolate can come out of the thing. I'll eat that.
Depends if it's going off or not. First of May next year, no, it's alright.
Yeah, those chocolates can go out.
Platinum's all in order. So whenever you're ready, you can play it.
Yeah, except I can't live stream it because Star Wars is probably considered kids content. Which is kind of sad because I would like to live stream some gameplay of me playing Jedi Fallen Order. Just there's something a bit different, but because it might be considered kids content, I can't live stream it. Some random hide bundles and glass bitches. And drop Jingles the moon monkey. Oh, Mr. Squeak's out! You gonna feed him? And cinnamon.
I was thinking about playing it on Supernova difficulty, but I thought, nah.
Babe, you playing Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
Well, you should have said that before you said you figured about playing on Supernova difficulty. Oh, for goodness sake. Meow! Crazy kishies.
Can you come here? Well, hurry up before one of them jumps.
Jumps what? On the
I
ground.
need you to hold her so I can feed him.
No.
I want to put his biscuits in.
that.
She's going to go. I'm going to put two piles. I'm going to put two piles. One for Squeak, one for Cinnamon, so they've got their own pile. Yeah. I need you to hold her. And that feed him. See? Don't act it up. That's yours there. It's mine before. My colour's
Fallen asleep. Where's that knight that wanders around? Oh, pfft, pick that up. Jingles, the moon monkey.
Worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Like the initiates back in the night.
Life preservers on Finland. These ones have tangled linked together somehow. I don't know how that works.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon.
Oh, everything smells like cat food, which kind of smells like Vegemite.
Enough alliance in his foolish ways.
What the hell? What is this? What is this glitch? What? This is some random
Like getting radiation sickness.
quality content you subscribed for. Quality content. This live stream is full of it. The random shenanigans I get up to on Fallout 4. Those life preservers are following Dance around. I think they're following him around. Dance, come over here. Oh jeez! Right over here, Dance. There we go, he's gotten rid of them. Poor Dance. He had life preservers following him.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, sister.
Our vertebrates should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Shingles the moon monkey.
This requires a proportion. But Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
That's not good. I mean, the Sky should have a childhood. Should be allowed to have a childhood. This poor scribe welding something surrounded by Jekyll's the moon monkey, leg bones, life preservers, on the bowling pin as well. Oh, Squeak! Get off the bench! Or is that Cinnamon on the bench? Cat, get off the bench! Anyway, I think I might just leave it there. If you like the video, give it a like. Don't forget to follow the Facebook page for any updates on this channel. I mean, I try to make videos to update people, but I might not, as I said earlier in the live stream, when I was talking to people in the live chat, it's Cinnamon on the bench.
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge. Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship assignment, please report to the bridge. That is all.
These announcements are too loud. What was I saying? Yeah, as I was saying before, talking to people in the live chat, that yeah, the next couple of weeks I may not be live streaming because I can't connect to the internet because of the stupid NBN stuff, and my dad's stuffing it up and confusing everyone, and everyone is just really confused. So I may not have access to the internet, so I may not be able to live stream. I'm okay with you guys adding me on the PlayStation. It should be all the things I'm mentioning, the Facebook page, and if you want to follow me on Xbox Live, which I hardly ever play these days, or on PlayStation, my gamer tags and whatnot are all in the description below, as well as what my name is on the Fallout Wiki. You can see read my fanfic and stuff. Please don't criticize me of that. Don't troll. It isn't funny to my subscribers or anyone who is on my side, and it's certainly not funny to me. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I can do a live stream tomorrow, hopefully with just as much random quality content as this one. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.